Brian here, and I'm going to talk to you about 3 problems ultimate athletes run into with jump training. So first, they overcomplicate it, they don't do it consistently enough, and they overdo it within individual sessions. So regarding the first one, simplicity. Jump training does not need to be complicated to be effective. You don't need to do all kinds of ridiculous drills that require a ton of coordination and a ton of actual skill with jumping to actually pull them off. I've been jump training for 20 years. 20 years consistently. And I do relatively simple stuff for the most part. I throw in some different things now and then, but you can do simple stuff with intensity and focus consistently to make changes. Okay, that brings us to our next thing, consistency. A lot of times people will do jump training, they'll get into it, they'll do a bunch for a couple weeks, and then they just kind of fall off. Jump training and power, this is a skill that erodes quickly. We need to consistently work on it, not with a huge amount of volume, but consistently work on it for months to see significant changes, okay? Then the next one, 3, is related to consistency, which is within individual jump sessions, a lot of athletes overdo it. They do too many reps. They do it when they're in a super fatigued state. Whew! Speaking of fatigue, so they're not pushing their upper limits because they're not able to hit it with maximal intensity. And if they are, their maximally intense reps are at the beginning and the rest of the reps are not high quality, which leads to diminishing returns. You're not getting a lot out of your training, and you can end up super sore, even getting hurt, and that type of training is not sustainable, okay? So even if you're a good jumper, you want to improve or at least maintain, you want to keep it simple, you want to do it consistently for weeks and months, and within each session, you want to stay relatively fresh and not do a high volume of the high intensity jump stuff. Hopefully that made sense. I think that's all I got for today. Thanks for joining my SLED Talk.